It's time now for US News with the Queen of American showbiz, royal and political reporting, Kinsey Schofield. Kinsey, great to see you. Well, listen, a slightly truncated contribution today, so let's get cracking. Can we talk about a temporary royal role for Prince Harry? Tell me more.
That's right. Sources have shared with The Times that Prince Harry has told friends that he would be willing to step into a royal role while his father undergoes medical treatment for his cancer diagnosis. Additionally, here on this side of the pond, a palace source told Page Six, "I have a hard time believing if his father asked for his help that Harry would say no. I think he would try. I don't think it's something that Harry would ask to do on his own." My opinion is I don't think it's a sincere suggestion, but it certainly proves that Harry and Meghan have plenty of time on their hands.
There were rumours that Harry had only flown to London to see his father in order that he'd have some material for this interview with Good Morning America. Is that a harsh assessment?
I don't think that that's true. I think that Harry had planned to appear at the NFL Honors event in Las Vegas right before the Super Bowl and realized that it would be very negative public relations for him. He would have a lot of negative headlines if he showed up at a Super Bowl party and hadn't acknowledged his father's diagnosis directly.
Tell me about Harry's surname and a change in the branding for the whole family.
That's right. They have adopted the Sussex name. I really am kind of at a loss when it comes to this. Harry and Meghan, I know this was the Times again, a source saying that this was meant to unify the family and that this was a proud moment for them. Both Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet are also going by Sussex as their last name. So it's Archie Sussex and Lily Sussex. I wonder if this is a way for Harry and Meghan to kind of just say, you can take our titles, but we've adopted this name and you can't take this from us now.
Indeed, they're future-proofing the brand, aren't they? I mean, Harry Sussex sounds like an entrant for Love Island.
Yeah, I'd watch that season for sure.
Yeah, I mean, look, I was reading Ingrid Seward's comments about this. Of course, she's written a brilliant new biography of Charles and his mother, Elizabeth II, and their relationship. And she said it's actually protocol, it's perfectly appropriate for Harry and Meghan to call themselves Sussex, but it's not appropriate and it's not protocol for the kids to have that surname. They are Mountbatten Windsor.
Correct. I mean, you and I talk, we say the Sussexes. So that is something that's very normal, and we've done that for a while. I really can't tell you why they've done this when it comes to the kids, except it's been suggested that perhaps this is a way to monetize the children in the future. That's a harsh suggestion, but it has been said.
And who is Harry to talk about bringing the family together?
I know. That's someone has made that point as well on the website, how Meghan has listed on the website that family matters are really important to her when it comes to some of her campaigning and some of her charity work. And it's like, oh, my gosh, you haven't talked to your dad in like 5 years.
Well, indeed. Look, good luck to Harry. I'm sure he's worried about his dad. And I do hope, in all seriousness, that the family can come together, because it's a very serious and worrying time for all concerned. Now, Kinsey, let's talk about Donald Trump, would-be president, but in financial trouble. I thought he was a billionaire.
Yeah, former President Donald Trump has been found liable for almost $355 million in penalties in a fraud trial. The judge also barred him from doing business in New York for 3 years. The Trump Organization was accused of fraudulently misrepresenting their assets in order to get more favorable loans and interest rates over several years. Trump is expected to appeal this decision. In the meantime, a Trump supporter has already started a GoFundMe page that's raised at this point in time over $90,000 of the $355 million they're trying to raise. Of course, a separate jury recently ordered him to pay E. Jean Carroll $83.3 million for defaming her. People are suggesting he liquidate businesses to come up with that money. They're saying that about a third of voters say that Trump could lose the Republican nomination because of these legal troubles.
Well, indeed. Now, the Forbes website, Kinsey, suggests that his net worth is $2.6 billion, but it's not inconceivable that Donald Trump could go broke.
I mean, that's Yeah, I mean, the suggestions are that he doesn't have the cash. He doesn't have that money on hand to be able to pay these types of penalties outright. But I mean, he's appealing both decisions, and we'll have to see what happens within the court there.
A quick word on Sharon Stone, famous, of course, for Basic Instinct and that scene in which she crossed her legs. And don't worry, I won't recreate the image for you and my viewers,
Thanks.
Kinsey. I don't want to break the internet. But she's a famous actress. Somehow she got herself involved in the O.J. Simpson story. Tell me more.
Yeah, I mean, this is the weirdest story. She's recently done an interview with a magazine where she talked about how she was called during the big OJ chase and told by LAPD that they needed to put her in protection, that they were going to take her to a secret location. And it turns out LAPD is like, this story is not true. And so everybody's kind of asking yourself, why today are you trying to insert yourself in the OJ Simpson story of yesteryear? It's highly bizarre.
These celebrities will always make it about them. Kinsey, I'm all about you, and we'll see you in a week's time.